Shri Chinmaya Sadgurave Namaha. Kurvanneveha karmani jije vishet shatagum samaha evam tvaye nanyateste na karma lipyate nare. This is our current mantra for discussion. This is the second mantra of Íśopanișad. So, in last class, we have seen that in Bhăşya, Kanvasaka, two types of sannyasa were spoken of, and one is Vidvat sannyasa, another is Vividisha sannyasa. Vividisha sannyasa is step-by-step sannyasa. So, Brahmacharya, Garhastha, Vanaprastha, and sannyas. And Shastra is prescribing that you should leave your everything else, because the back pulling will be there if you stay with the old association, because they are mumukshu, jignasu. So that back pulling of the mind will hamper to satisfy the final goal, will be the obstruction actually. And Vidvat Svanyasa is something different. That is like, it doesn't depend upon the age, society, class, or ashram. In any ashrama you may be, Brahmacharya, Garhastha, Vanaprastha, sannyasa. Like our Bhagwan Shankaracharyaji's sannyasa was the Vidvat sannyasa. Then he left home as a sannyasi. Afterwards, from Govindapada, he took the formal sannyasa. Jnanam was there. Even in Brihadaranya Upanishad, it has been told that Jagnavalka became Vidvat sannyasi. But for Loka Sangrahartham, he left his home and other things. विविदिशा के मतलब है ब्रह्म ज्ञान की इच्छा होने पर उस ज्ञान को प्राप्ति के लिए जो संन्यास, उसी को विविदिशा संन्यास कहते हैं. सारे प्रकार की भोग में जब वैराग्य उत्पन्न होता है, तब ये आत्मज्ञान लाभ की प्रबल वासना, प्रबल इच्छा होता है. And whenever you are desirous to gain the knowledge, to establish in the knowledge, our age-old prescription is you have to go to the Brahmanishtha Guru There is no other way. You have to go to that Guru who is already established in that knowledge. And there, what you will do, you have to listen to Shruti Vakya. You have to listen to Upanishad, Vedanta Vakya. Only through Vedanta Vakya, knowledge comes. Only through Vedanta Vakya, knowledge comes. Generally, there is no other way. But some exceptions are always there. Like one of the disciples of Bhagavan Šankara ji was Totakacharya. When Bhagavan Šankara ji was roaming here and there, he saw that one boy who can't speak, who never respond anything else, as if he doesn't listen and he can't speak. And his parents were fed up, society was fed up. He was always under the scorching sun. So everyone started thinking, left the hope for that boy, even the parents. So when Bhagavan Šankara ji was going, his parents thought that at least one try we can do. So his parents requested Bhagavan Šankara that Acharya, this is our son, like a lump of clay, as if he can't listen anything else, he can't understand anything else, he can't reply anything else. But you know, Bhagavan Šankara ji understood everything else. And whenever he saw that boy, he realized that this boy is a realized soul. After realization of self-knowledge, he has no interest for the external world. That is why he lives like an inert thing, jadavat. So he asked the question, Kastvam shisho kasya kuto siganta kim namate tvam kuta agatosi etan mayoktam vada charvakatvam mat pritaye priti vivardhanosi. Kahatvam siso. Oh, dear child, who are you? Kasya kutaha asi ganta. From where you have come? Where will you go? What is your name? Kim namte? Tvam kuto means kutaha agataha asi. Etan maya uktam vada cha arvakam tvam. You please reply me. The first time the child, not child, then he was teenager. He started replying, Naham manushyo na cha deva yakshau na brahmana kshatriya vaishya sudraha na brahmachari na grihi vanastha bhikshur na chaham nijabodharupaha na aham manushyaha. I am not the human being. Na cha deva yakshav. Neither I am a god or demigod or demon. Na brahmana kshatriya vaishya shudra. I am not the higher class nor lower class. Na brahmachari, na grihisti, vanastha, na bhikshu. I am not a brahmachari. I am not a grihasti, householder. I am not a forest goer, or I am not a monk. Aham nija bodha rupaha. I am the bodha sarup. I am the knowledge only. I am that supreme Atma, Brahman. Aham Brahmas. And Bhagavan Shankaracharya ji took him and accepted him as his disciple. So, but these are child prodigy. In last birth, they did everything else. Their knowledge was also completed. But because of some reason, they could not be able to establish themselves into the knowledge. So in their next birth, they born as Jnana. But for common people, the step by step things are required. Sannyasa is required. संन्यास के सिवा ब्रह्म ज्ञान संभव नहीं. Sannyas is the only marga. You may be a householder. You may stay at house. You may stay with everything else. But the knowledge, if you don't do antar sannyasa, inner sannyasa, at least Brahma Jnanam is not possible according to Shruti, according to Acharyas. Sannyasa is the only means to gain knowledge. Or wo sannyas sambhav when your mind is totally purified. Antar sannyasa is the antaranga sadhana of jnanam, like shama, dama are also antaranga sadhana. So, sannyas avalamban purvak, after gaining that quality of sannyasa, after having gained that sannyasa inside, means less interested for worldly things, less interested for any possession, worldly possession. If you go to the Guru, if you listen to the Vedanta Vakya from a bona fide master and start doing Vedanta Artha Vichara, then only knowledge is possible. That is why Vividisha Sannyasa is must. Antar Sannyas has been told, but not for everyone. External sannyas also are required for many. गृह त्याग करके, काषाय वस्त्र धारण करके संन्यास का भी आवश्यकता है. कोई पूछता है, someone asks that if my knowledge is gained staying at home, why should I leave my home? In answer, some acharya is telling, staying at home is the symbol of attachment, desire. And if any sannyasi wants to preach, then it is very required, because people are attached with their possession, their parents, their sisters, brothers, siblings, other things. When a person will tell that first you have, because in Šankara Bhashya you will listen. Bhagavan Šankaracharya ji is telling first you take sannyasa. So for a preacher, at least the preacher of Upanishad, whoever preach, he must have to leave the samsara. Otherwise, people will criticize that person, that you stay at home and you are asking us to leave home. Clear? So it's better to leave home. For the preacher of Upanishads and having sannyasa. Shastra is telling, not me. Where Bhagavan Bhashyakara has told these things, same thing. It is what I told. It is told by Adi Shankaracharya ji in the commentary of Aitareya Upanishad. And Vidvat Sannyasa is who has witnessed Brahman. It's very difficult to express in English. In Sanskrit or Hindi, I can tell. जिनको ब्रह्मात्म साक्षात्कार हो गया, who is established in that knowledge that Brahman and Atma are same. He is a Vidvat Sannyasi, like Jagnavalka. But after that, he accepted or took sannyasa. Etavat are khalu amritatvam iti hokta Jagnavalkyo vijahara. Brihadaranya Upanishad 4.5.15. Before leaving home, he told Maitreyi that, oh Maitreyi, that is the Amritatva. That is the nectar what I told. And Yajnavalkya left Garhastha ashram, means accepted sannyasa. Now the question may be raised that after Brahmatma, aparoksha jnana, direct knowledge, aparoksha jnanam of Brahma Atma Aikya, is there any necessity of external sannyasa? Because after knowledge, inner sannyasa has been established. So what is the requirement of external sannyasa? Indeed, this answer, Bhashyakara, commentator, and other acharyas told that after gaining that aparoksha jnanam, whenever you will stay at home, stay at any ashram, anywhere. Because ashram is the big samsara. So wherever you will stay, you have to do something. अरे घर में रहते हुए तो कुछ ना कुछ करना पड़ता है. Then in Brahmanistha, there are some layers of karma. If anyone doesn't stay always in that knowledge, the peace of Brahma Jnana, the happiness of liberation while living, will not be in the highest esteem. जीवन मुक्ति का आनंद में थोड़ा घाटा हो जाता है. That is why for a realized soul also, external sannyasa has been prescribed. आंतर संन्यास सिद्ध होने पर भी ज्ञानी का बाह्य संन्यास की अभाव में ब्रह्मनिष्ठा की बाधा उत्पन्न हो सकता है. इसीलिए ज्ञानी लोग संन्यास ग्रहण करते हैं. And besides that, if the sannyasa has been prescribed by Upanishad alone, that is why the realized soul also, they accept sannyasa. Though the realized soul also not under the spell, under the rules and regulations of any scripture, but they respect the scriptures. शास्त्र की मर्यादा रक्षा करने के लिए वो लोग संन्यास ग्रहण करते हैं. क्योंकि शास्त्र में विद्वत संन्यास की विधि है. बृहदारण्यक उपनिषद मंत्र नंबर 3.5.1, it is there. एतद् वै तमात्मानं विदित्वा ब्राह्मणाः पुत्रैषणायाश्च वित्तैषणायाश्च लोकैषणायाश्च व्युत्थायाथ भिक्षाचर्यं चरन्ते. ब्राह्मण लोग, ब्राह्मण मतलब जनेऊ वाला नहीं. ब्राह्मण मीन्स who are established in Brahman, ब्रह्मनिष्ठ लोग. वो आत्मा को जानकर, after having known that Atma, all the desires, desire for progeny, desire for wealth, desire for popularity, gaining popularity, everything, they will live and they will accept the sannyasa. And how they will live? They will live by roaming here and there and having bhiksha, bhikshacharyam charan. This Shruti is telling about Vidvat sannyasa. So, if you take this Shruti, this is a very beautiful Shruti, 3.5.1, Mantra of Brihadaranyaka Upanishad. If you pay attention, this Shruti is telling two concepts, Vividisha Sannyasa and Vidvat Sannyasa. Clear? So, in Īśopanișad idam sarvam, in that mantra, there is also sannyasa vidhi has been told, and that is vividisha sannyasa vidhi. Because everything is Ishvara. You should think on that. Shruti is telling. It means I am that Ishvaratma. That thinking process has to be developed inside. And what is telling? Through tyaga, through sannyasa, through renunciation, you will protect yourself. So, here the question is, who is thinking that everything is covered by Ishvara? Thinking means that person, that fellow, still not realized Brahman or the oneness of individual soul and supreme soul. उनका ईश्वर आत्म साक्षात्कार हुआ नहीं, but it will be. He is a jnani, but till jnanam or knowledge has not been gained. So unka sannyasa, his sannyasa cannot be vidvat sannyasa. His sannyasa is vividisha sannyasa. So some acharyas has discussed about that Īśopanișad, etc. mantra mein, in mantra, tena tyaktena bhunjithaha. It is told that some Bhashyakara who are grihasthi and bhakti margi, not non-dual, not advaiti, they narrated this mantra that त्याग के द्वारा भोग करना, through renunciation you will enjoy. But Bhagavan Šankara ji has not done these things. Because in one patra, एक अधिकरण में त्याग और भोग दोनों एक साथ रह नहीं सकते. Renunciation and enjoyment, both are opposite in nature. They can't be together in a same adhikarana, same place. And after doing complete renunciation from mind, the worldly bhoga, enjoyment is not possible. Just think, त्याग के बाद भोग हो नहीं सकता. त्याग करने के बाद त्यागकारी में भोग की संभव नहीं है, संभावना नहीं है. और जो भोग करता है, भोगकारी में त्याग संभव नहीं. Who are enjoyer, their renunciation is not possible. Because tyaga means abhavatmak, absence of all types of enjoyment and the desire to enjoy. त्याग का मतलब क्या है? सारे प्रकार की भोग और भोग वासना की निवृत्ति, अभाव ही तो त्याग है. और भोग क्या है? What is enjoyment? Enjoyment is विषय इंद्रिय संबंध जनित सुख दुख साक्षात्कार. So witnessing the pleasure and the pain, how it came out of the enjoyment through the sense organs by the object of sense organs. Vishaya Indriya Sambandha Janita Sukha Dukkha Sakshatkar. विषय इंद्रिय संबंध का निवृत्ति रूप त्याग और विषय इंद्रिय संबंध जनित सुख साक्षात्कार रूप भोग, ये दोनों परस्पर विरोधी है. सुतरां त्याग के द्वारा भोग बोलने से सोने का पत्थर बाटी, मतलब गोल्डन स्टोन बोल हो सकता है. ये पत्थर का पात्र है, नहीं तो सोने का है, लेकिन दोनों एक साथ नहीं चलेगा. सोनार पाथर बाटी, इट्स नॉट पॉसिबल. That will be it's not the correct expression. Now the question, अरे भाई ऐसे बोल रहे हो, sannyasis, they eat, they drink, they sleep, ammas send lot of alms out of love and compassion and they eat. ये भोग नहीं है. अगर वो भोग करते तो सन्यासी नहीं. Shruti is clearing that for protecting this body, for the protection of this body, भिक्षान्न की भोजन भोग पदवाच्य नहीं है. Clear? हरिओम.